You play to win the game. Hello? You play to win the game. You don't play to just play it.
That is the infamous quote from the great Herm Edwards. Herm Edwards' quote, for the most part, is correct. You play to win the game. But people like to throw this quote around and they don't leave any room for nuance. See, the thing about football and life in general is that life is not black and white. It's not always black and white. There's little shades of gray. There's little shades of gray sprinkled around everywhere. Life is filled with nuance, and it takes intelligent people to understand that. The Eagles, what they did last night, they made a business decision, and I don't fault them for that. Even if, people say it's easy for you to say, like, the Giants beat you, so you didn't have to worry about anything. Even if the Cowboys were to win yesterday, and the Eagles still tanked in the fashion the way they did, I would not fault them. Because number one, you shouldn't be depending on another team to get your ass in the playoffs. That's already a travesty. But number two, if you're the head coach, Doug Pederson, and the general manager, Howie Roseman, it is your job to look out for the future of your team. It is your job. It's not the player's job. It's not the owner's job. It's your job. Doug Pederson and Howie Roseman, they made a business decision to do what's best for their franchise. Winning a game that means nothing to them would be 3 spots in the draft. Now, a lot of people like to say, oh, what's the difference between the 6th pick and the 9th pick? It's minuscule. Bullshit. I can tell a lot of people are just true casual fans. They're just casuals because they really don't understand the inner workings of the draft. The difference between the 6th pick and the 9th pick is enormous. Franchises will give away multiple picks just to move up 1 to 2 spots. Teams do this every year. They will give away multiple picks just to move up 1 to 2 spots. So you mean to fucking tell me that there's no difference between the 6th pick and the 9th pick? You're out of your fucking mind. And a lot of teams, a lot of people like to say, well, Howie Roseman is going to fuck up this. He's going to fuck up the draft pick anyway. That may be true. But there's also a chance that he could hit it big with the 6th pick. Him and Doug Pederson can knock it out the park. What's the point of beating the Redskins when there's nothing at stake for you? No, I take that back. There's everything at stake. You can get a 6th pick or the 9th pick, and those differences are huge. Get the 6th pick. You got the Giants players tweeting. You got Golden Tate, Darius Slayton. You got Saquon Barkley tweeting and shit. Saquon Barkley, you need to stay your ass on injured reserve. You have no part in this. Stay on IR. But you got Darius Slayton. You got Golden Tate like talking all this shit. Your offense was one of the worst offenses in the league, and y'all were part of that. Y'all had no business touching the playoffs. All you were going to do was embarrass your fucking selves. You talking all that heat. Where were you in the season? You went 6-10. No business anywhere sniffing the playoffs. The NFC East was an absolute travesty. But the best team won yesterday. The Redskins are the best team in the division. They didn't play like it last night, but they are the best team in the division, and even they don't deserve to be there. They're more deserving than anybody in the division, but they don't deserve to be there in the grand scheme. The Miami Dolphins, no one's talking about the Miami Dolphins. People feeling sorry for the Giants and shit like that. Who gives a fuck about them? The Miami Dolphins went 10-6 this year. And they have to sit on the couch with me. They have to bring their ass to the sit your ass down room with me. And they won 10 games. And just imagine if the Cowboys would have won yesterday instead of the Giants, and the Eagles still tanked in this fashion. People that's feigning outrage, I guarantee you they will be talking shit about the Cowboys, saying dumb shit like, ha ha ha, y'all got fucked over, ha ha ha, the Eagles screwed y'all over, and this and that. You know, you got people feigning outrage now, but I guarantee you if it was the Cowboys, people would be praising the Eagles and Doug Pederson. The thing is, the NFL is a business. Businesses don't give a shit about how you feel. All they care about is money and their future. That's it. People have to let go of this black and white thinking. Like, people think this is college football. People think, oh, they're doing it for them and they're doing it for the fans. This is not college football. This is the NFL. It's a business. Business is cold. And you got people saying, these players, they laid it down. They laid it out there and they playing hard and they deserve to win the game. Most of these players are not going to be back next year with the Eagles, so why should Doug Pederson and Howie Roseman give a fuck about them when most of them are not going to be there next year? So why should Howie Roseman and Doug Pederson try to win a meaningless game for these players when they're not even going to fucking be there? Brothers, life is about nuance. Life is cold. Life is calculated. That's what it is. When April rolls around and the Eagles get one of the best picks in the draft at number 6, people are going to be like, you know what? I'm so fucking glad we lost to the Redskins at the last game of the season. People are going to forget this real quick. People have short memories. Remember all those Eagle fans clamoring over Carson Wentz like Carson Wentz is our guy. We love Carson Wentz. You see how quick they turned on him? You see how quick they turned on him when Jalen Hurts was throwing bombs to D-Jacks against the Cowboys? When Jalen Hurts is running around with his legs against the Saints? People quickly forgot Carson Wentz, and now he's basically out of there. So that shows you people have a short memory. People, once something good happens to them, they just forget all the bad. It's like us. We're like Cowboys fans. We were on that 3-game winning streak, and we forgot how truly bad we really were. How bad we really are. We forgot. The Giants paid us with a reality check yesterday. And then the Eagles paid the Giants with a reality check. Motherfucker, you shouldn't be depending on another team for your playoff hopes. People really need to start using their brain. I feel like a lot of people out here are just sheep. They just go along to get along. They don't like to critically think. And that's why most of these people will not get anywhere in life. They won't reach a critical position in life. See, Howie Roseman got there because he's a good businessman. He got that position because he can critically think. He may have made a lot of bad choices in the draft, but he got to his position for a reason. Doug Pederson got to his position for a reason. He won the Super Bowl. You can say whatever you fucking want to him, but he won the fucking Super Bowl. You can never take that away from him. Howie Roseman won a Super Bowl. That's more Super Bowls in this decade than Jerry Jones, who's our fucking GM. And if you want to say the real GM is Will McClay, Howie Roseman got more Super Bowls than that motherfucker too. They reached their positions for a reason. They did what's best for the Eagles yesterday. And I do not fault them for that. Even if it was us in that position, I would not be mad at the Eagles for that. At all. Okay, Giants. Since y'all so mad, were y'all gonna give up your pick? Well, I mean, were you gonna like help out the Eagles? Were you gonna help them out for winning the game for you? What were you gonna do for them? What the fuck were you gonna do for them? Oh, just send them a thanks while they fuck themselves over 3 spots in the draft? That thanks doesn't mean shit. Learn to use your mind. Life is nuanced. It's not black and white.